From a long-timer dog who's looking for his forever home to rooting on an Arizona Humane Society puppy in none other than the Puppy Bowl, we have a lot to be excited about today. We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday morning. Now, like we mentioned, we have an absolutely amazing pup who is looking for his forever home after he has been at the shelter for much too long. We're going to introduce you to Jedi in just a bit. But before we meet that pup, we have the first pup of the show, and we just have to show you how teeny tiny his litter was. Absolutely adorable, and a great example of why fostering is so important, right, Janine?
Okay, you guys, how to start your Saturday morning. Look at this puppy. It is divine. So sweet. This is a little Scout, 9-week-old cattle dog mix, and they all came in with the whole litter, and we took them and put them in our bottle baby ICU and made sure they were all healthy, and they went into a foster home, and that's where they all grew up, and now they're perfect. He is a doll. I mean, the face on this little pup is just awesome. And I just really can't stress enough how great cattle dog mixes are, because they're very intelligent, they're loyal to their family, they can learn tricks like nobody's business. And we're going to show his little sister later on in the end of the show, and maybe you could take them both home and train them at the same time. But they're going to enrich your family like nobody's business. Right, Scout? You tell him, look. And he loves his toys. But fostering, I tell you, I've been fostering myself for 18 years. It is the best thing you can do to enrich your life, plus the pets, and you're giving them a second chance at life. And over 7,000 animals went through our foster system last year, and that opened up our kennel space for even more, because we handle sick, injured, and abused animals, and we constantly are needing kennel space. And if you're interested out there to start fostering yourself, you can just go visit azhumane.org/foster and take an orientation and online, and they will reach out to you. And right on screen, you'll see Jack and Jill, that they're a great example of some of our fosters that need help right now. And it is the best thing in your life that I tell you, it will enrich your life tenfold. Right? You tell them, Scout. Oh my gosh.
Says, yeah, go foster.
Yeah, go
absolutely.
Foster. Yay, Scout. All right.
I agree with you 100%. Thank you so much for that, Janine. And you don't have to be a fan of the pop star that this little one's named after to be a fan of this cutie. Oh my goodness, what an absolute diva, Bree.
This is little Gaga, and little Gaga, we surprised in the studio, is a boy. So born this way in a different special way here. He is so sweet. He's very tiny. So he was found on the streets with his siblings, and a Good Samaritan took really good care of him, brought him into the shelter. They stayed with us for weight gain to make sure that they were healthy and that they were big enough to get spayed and neutered. Now, spaying and neutering is so important. Especially in Arizona here, where the weather is really good. The cats can breed almost year-round. They're able to have so many litters, and dogs too. So definitely look into our different programming that helps you get your dog or cat spayed or neutered. It is just something that's life-changing. They live a longer, happier, healthier life. And you don't have to worry about an accident happening and an oops, I've got a puppy or I've got a batch of kittens. So it definitely is something to consider. Go to azhumane.org/spay.
Oh, such a great reminder. And you know what? Like you said, 2 dogs can quickly become 20 very quickly.
Very
and we
much
see
so.
that all the time with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you for that reminder, Bree. And you might be wondering why this little one is wearing a cone decked out in stickers. Well, late one night, Buzz woke up with his eye completely shut and was in obvious pain. His family knew something was wrong, but with most clinics closed, panic set in. Luckily, they headed to the Arizona Humane Society's new urgent pet care clinic. From the moment they arrived, Buzz's mom felt at ease as our team reassured her that Buzz would be treated with the care and comfort he needed for his eye ulcer. The next morning, he was back to his favorite routine, strolling the farmer's market in his cone like nothing ever happened. Stories like this, little ones, are exactly why urgent after-hours care matters. When something feels wrong and waiting isn't an option, but it's not quite an emergency, you definitely have a place that you can trust. We are so happy that Buzz is feeling better, and as a reminder, our urgent pet care is now open Thursday through Sunday, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. at our Papago Park campus. You can learn more at azhumane.org/urgent care. And this little one has definitely been through quite a bit and is a perfect example of the pets that we care for, right, Lisa?
Yeah, this is little 2-year-old Jameson, and he is a tiny little Chihuahua and found running as a stray, hit by a car. And I will tell you, whatever Good Samaritan was able to catch him, I give you a lot of credit, because this little guy wasn't able to use that front leg initially, and he's quite fearful of, new people and loud things, and I can only imagine what a little circus that was. So Jameson came into our trauma hospital and got checked out by our veterinarians. They checked on that leg, gave him some x-rays, he needed fluids. He needed some dental extractions. It looks like maybe getting hit by a car wasn't so good for him. An ulcer on his eye. He really needed the help of the Arizona Humane Society. And little ones like this are able to turn to the Arizona Humane Society when they have nowhere else to go as a stray. So let me tell you, if you're out and you come across an injured or a stray animal that needs medical assistance, please be careful. They're always fearful at first. Even the friendliest of dogs, when they don't feel well, is maybe going to lash out a little bit. But either call the Arizona Humane Society. You can also call the local police department. But if the Arizona Humane Society is closed, you can take them into any emergency animal clinic, and our ambulances kind of make the rounds and pick up these stray, unclaimed animals to bring them back for medical assistance. So be careful out there if you're going to be a self-proclaimed animal rescuer, or reach out to azhumane.org, and you can see all kinds of tips on how to handle injured and stray animals.
Absolutely. Those are wonderful tips and a great reminder to make sure to be safe too while you're trying to help a pet. So thank you for that, Lisa. And we love our little critter friends. And if you're a fan of candy, then we do have a duo that is probably right up your alley, but we need to meet the first one, and we'll see if people can guess what candy they're named after.
Yes, this is Kit, and she is 4 months old, and she was brought to the Arizona Humane Society after she was found abandoned. Now, guinea pigs make great pets, but they do require special care. It's important that their hutch has a flat bottom, as a wire bottom can hurt their little feet. It's important that they have a proper diet, as they cannot make vitamin C from within their body. They have to get all the vitamin C through their food. And of course, it's very important that you keep male and female guinea pigs separate. But to my sister Beth, what is the coolest thing about little Kit?
Well, this little girl is absolutely adorable, and you'll see her little sister later on in the show. And she has already formed that sisterly bond with her sister. So they need to be adopted together so they can spend the rest of their lives being sister best friends.
Yes, sisters have to stick together. So for more information about how to care for your guinea pig, visit our website, azhumane.org/behavior.
Oh my goodness, cute. That is so adorable. Sister, showing off a sister. I love that. Thank you so much for that, ladies. And don't change that channel. We have an absolutely adorable pup who can't wait to meet you. We'll introduce you to Jedi after the break. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, we have an absolutely wonderful boy who is hoping to find his forever home after being at the shelter for a little bit too long. Like we mentioned before the break, sorry, he's smelling the kitty that I was holding earlier. Like we mentioned before the break, this is Jedi, and while they may not be the drones you're looking for, this is definitely the dog you're looking for. He is a 1-year-old pitty who was rescued by the Arizona Humane Society in December of last year after his owner was arrested arrested. It was not related to cruelty charges, but unfortunately there was no one else in the family to be able to care for him, which is definitely a great reminder of having a plan in place for if something happens to you, to make sure that you do have a safe place for your pets to go. I'm not going to have any makeup on after this segment is done, and that is totally fine. As you can see, Jedi is definitely a social boy who loves people. He has been on a lot of different field trips. As you can see, he loves toys. He is an absolute fetch expert, and he has a lot of energy that he wants to get out. So he's really going to enjoy long walks. He's even been on hikes around our Papago Park campus while on his field trips. As you can see, he's enjoyed sleepovers, and he has been an absolute gentleman in the home. And he's even met kids while out on his field trips, and the volunteers have said that he was absolutely wonderful with them. Now, Jedi is a perfect example of not only a large breed dog that we have that is sitting in our shelter a little bit longer, but also stigmatized breeds. A lot of the times we're going to see pitties, Rottweilers, Dobermans, Shepherds, and things of that nature being in our shelter for just a little bit too long. Bless you. And two, it's a great reminder that, you know, our pets can really present themselves differently in a kennel. So if you see a dog that's barking in a kennel, do not let it deter you from maybe meeting them, because that's just their way of saying hello. And as you can imagine, being in a shelter can be a little bit stressful, even though we try to make it as easy as possible, but that's why being in a home environment is going to really let them shine. Now, like we mentioned, Jedi is 1 year old, and he does like other dogs, but of course we're going to recommend a meet and greet to ensure that it is the perfect fit for them, because there are some dogs that he definitely gets along with a little bit better because he does have so much energy. He wants to be able to play, and he wants to be able to have that style matched. Now, Jedi is available at our Papago Park campus, and you can learn more about him on the website that you saw that we were just scrolling at azhumane.org/adopt. We really hope that if it's not you that is the perfect home for him, that you can please help spread the word about adorable Jedi, so then that way he can get into his perfect forever home. Again, this is Jedi, and you can visit azhumane.org/adopt to learn more. Now, make sure to keep it tuned right here to Pets on Parade, because we have a lot more cuties just like him who can't wait to meet you. Welcome back to the cutest show on TV. Now, we had Gaga on earlier, and now it's time to meet yet another kitty named after a groundbreaking artist. Who is this, ladies?
Yes, this is Madonna, and she is 9 weeks old, and she came to the Arizona Humane Society with her siblings. They were found abandoned by a dumpster. Now, they went to our kitten nursery where they received care and some medical treatment, and then they went to a foster home. What was Madonna like in her foster home, Beth?
Well, she was cuddly and just wanting to play. Right now, she's just more interested in the camera looking at her, but she definitely likes to explore and run around, and we are just so thankful that she received the treatment that she got.
Yes, and that is why we are adding to our medical staff. We are going to be hiring vet techs. We are hosting a job fair for vet techs on February 18th at our Papago Park campus from 8 to 11 a.m. So if you are a vet tech, consider joining our team and helping us to save pets like little Madonna and the other ones that you see on the show today. We rely so heavily on our veterinary staff to care for all the pets that come through our doors every year. So visit our website, azhumane.org/events for more information, and come on down and adopt a little Madonna.
Absolutely. Expansion of our veterinary clinics is so key to helping more pets. So thank you so much for that. And we have an absolutely adorable little practice preview because we're just so excited for the Puppy Bowl. And these little ones definitely could have done, given a run for their money if they were chosen for the Puppy Bowl, but instead they are available for adoption. But as you can see, they have been absolutely wonderful while with us. They went into a loving foster home and they are now available for adoption. And you know what? That referee definitely had his paws full. Now, this was in anticipation, like I mentioned, of the upcoming Puppy Bowl, where we're going to be cheering on Chai as Team Rough. She's representing the Arizona Humane Society as one of 150 shelter pets that were chosen from across the country. So make sure to tune in tomorrow, Sunday, February 8th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. PT, and hopefully Chai will bring home the Lombardi trophy. But regardless, this is a wonderful way to be able to help raise awareness for pets in need. And like we mentioned, we're super excited for the Puppy Bowl, but even more excited for what it means for shelter pets like Bryson here. And oh my gosh, what a little potato, Lisa.
He is so sweet. And it's hard for me to even tell his story for some of these animals like this that are so sweet. He is 4 years old and he was confiscated by our field team. He had no water, really inappropriate living conditions. He's missing some fur. He's had previous head injury. He had a flea infestation, which is really rare. Dogs don't normally get fleas. Sometimes you'll see them in kittens, but he's missing a little bit of hair on the back end. But he says what he doesn't have in fur on his rear, he makes up for in love. He is so soaking in every bit of positive attention. He loves people. He wants to trust everyone. So it's particularly sad that he was left in such a bad condition. But you have a way to change these animals' lives. I'm sure one of you will see him and adopt him. And if Bryson isn't your type, trust me, we have your type. All of the dogs at the Arizona Humane Society are in need of a second chance and a new family. Sometimes their stories are easy and they come to us because they just needed a new family. And dogs like Bryson will need a little bit extra special person that understands it may take him more time to, warm up to you and your family. Although I will say, Bryson here has got a little bit of a neurological condition from that head injury, but he prances like those fancy horses. So he is going to be a pit bull that has things that no other animal will have. And if you still watch the Puppy Bowl and are insistent on needing a puppy, please come down and adopt. We have plenty of puppies, and there are lots of ways to advocate for shelter pets. The Puppy Bowl is just one way to bring awareness for animals in everybody's community that need help, donations, fosters, volunteers, however you can do it. Come on down to the Humane Society. We can help you out.
Oh my goodness. And I have to say, Bryson literally said hello to every single person that he has seen. So he is such a little social butterfly despite his horrible past. So thank you so much for that, Lisa. And we have another full circle moment for Lil Moo. Lil Moo was adopted from the Arizona Humane Society back in 2022 after she was found abandoned. Her parents turned her adventures that she's been on since finding her forever home into a children's book, and Lil Moo kindly donated a few copies for us to read to shelter pets waiting for their forever homes. Our volunteers will now get to share her story during in-kennel enrichment, and we're just so thankful to Lil Moo's family for helping give back in such a meaningful way and for giving her the life that she deserves. Oh, that is absolutely adorable. I can't wait to read it. And what a lucky day for us it is, because we didn't only just have one absolutely adorable critter, we have two. And okay, we learned that her sister's name is Kit, named after a candy. So please do us the honors of introducing this one, Bree.
This is Sweet Little Cat. And as you can tell, they are different colors. So it's easy to tell them apart. This one, oh my goodness, she has a hairstyle that a hairstylist could probably just love. Look at this. You don't need to be brushing her. She's got her own look. But she is a sweet little piggy, and she does get along with her sister quite a bit. So even though we're showing them separately today, we want them to go home together. And the moment I picked up little Cat here, Kit started making little noises calling for her sister. So they definitely love each other very much. They love eating veggies. Broccoli and carrots have been their favorite. And also, you want to make sure that they're getting enough vitamin C. So you want to do some treats that have vitamin C in them. but oh my goodness, what a little sweetheart. Now, if you have some teens at home that also love pets the way I do, I would definitely recommend looking at our spring semester of the Humane Teens program that we have going on. This is a great opportunity for folks to get hands-on and really learn about the different care for different animals and how much they can appreciate and love each type of animal, and really see what the Humane Society is doing behind the scenes. It's really an exciting program. I have volunteered with it quite a few times and have always come home just completely on cloud nine. I wish there was a program like this when I was a kid, especially as a teen, and it just looks like such a fun program. So if you've got a teen at home, definitely check out our website and sign them up. They would love it.
Gosh, and Kat is very excited about it. I heard those little guinea pig squeaks. So cute. Thank you so much for that, Bree. And it's almost time for our last puppy of the show. He's named after a bear that exclusively eats bamboo. Let's see if you can guess their name when we come back. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, before the break, we asked if you could guess this pup's name. I thought we gave pretty good clues, but just in case someone's still in the dark, who is this, Janine?
This is little Panda, a little 9-week-old cattle dog. Remember I showed you earlier, Scout? This is the sibling, and these two puppies are phenomenal. I mean, their personalities are just the right of spunk, but sweetness and mellow. They're going to be so trainable, and like I was saying earlier, they're a cattle dog mix, which are super intelligent. They be great with an active family. You can take them on hikes, and they love to learn tricks. And look at her little face. Oh my goodness, we're all in love with her. She is just the most beautiful, sweet little puppy. And coming up February 13th through the 15th, the tribal, sorry, it's the
Reservation.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, sorry. Is going to be hosting a spay and neuter clinic, and it's going to be free for the members of that reservation. And if you just visit azhumane.org, and because it is an RSVP first come first serve, so you definitely need to sign up and just go on azhumane.org/events. Sorry about that. And it'll be awesome to try to help out that community.
Absolutely. It is a wonderful way to be able to bring veterinary care to places that sometimes they have to travel hours for the closest vet. So this is a wonderful way that we're able to help even more pets. So thank you so much for that, Janine. And it may only be February, but the weather's perfect outside and lots of events are heading our way, including a fun one in a few weeks. But first, let's meet this one, who's not quite as big as where the pets are going to be at.
Not quite as big. But this is 9-week-old Bono to finish out our musical heroes. And he was found with his litter mates abandoned. They came to the Arizona Humane Society, spent time in our kitten ICU, and then they went to a foster home. What's Bono like, Beth?
Well, Bono here is super curious, just wants to try to get in these little holes here in his toy and get that ball out, just wants to explore. He is super soft and cuddly and will make someone a great addition to their family.
Now, much bigger than Bono are the Arabian horses, and the Arizona Humane Society is going to be at the Arabian Horse event February 20th and 21st with adoptable pets. So visit our website, azhumane.org/events for more information, and we hope to see you there to see the beautiful horses and find your new best friend.
Oh my goodness, and who knows? I mean, maybe one of those puppies will grow up to be as big as a baby horse. Thank you so much for that, ladies. And thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Now, before we go, we want to give a huge congratulations to Director of Pets on Parade, Christina, and her partner, Brian, who are getting married today. We are so grateful. Woo! We are so grateful for everything that you do for our pets, and we wish you nothing but love, happiness, and adventure, and the most wonderful day of your life until the next one and the next one and the next one. Congratulations. We are so absolutely overjoyed for you. And thank you all so much, like I mentioned again, for tuning in with us and helping us save the lives of thousands of pets each and every year. We could not save sick, injured, and abused homeless pets without your support. Now, of course, we'll be back right here next week for another adorable Pets on Parade. We'll see you then.